This one! It's him! Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll freshen him up. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a playthrough of Overlord. And yeah, let's just think back of the playthrough of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice and Narcosis. Those games were pretty dark, bleak and dreary and whatnot. And the game we're playing here is also quite dark. Yes, it is. To be quite honest, it is pretty dark, but it's more comedic, right? It's dark comedy. It's pretty much a jab at the heroic power fantasy, just like Dungeon Keeper is pretty much a deconstruction of the dungeon crawlers. This is a game where you actually play as the bad guy, and I had the idea of doing this, of playing this game, when a few weeks back Josh, Liquid Eternity, I and someone else, I think it was Minlock, I don't really remember who it was, we were having this discussion about the bad guys never winning, the heroes always win. And Overlord, and also Dungeon Keeper as well, you play as the bad guy. Your goal is to have the bad guy win, and I think both of the games do it really well. I'm gonna play this because my PC doesn't really support Dungeon Keeper anymore. It's gonna be real slow and real bad and prone to, I don't know, crashes and whatnot. So, yay, Overlord. It's all a bit tongue-in-cheek, so yes, you can do horrific things, but it's all played for laughs. So just take it like that. Don't take it too serious. And yes, I already recorded the start of the video when I was online last Sunday, but I actually decided to do it again because at that time I was really tired and probably not being entertaining. We're gonna do the tutorial in a bit, so I'm just gonna shut up for now and let Gnarl, who's one of the minions that we are, well, you see a bunch of those little brown guys there, those are minions, we can control them. Gnarl is the one with the lantern, we can't control him. But he's gonna take us through the start of the game, so let's just do that.
I am Null, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness. The haziness will pass, and your muscles will become limber again. You have been asleep for a very long time. This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate. Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs.
Yeah, I guess I can show you guys the tutorial how to do combat. This is a pretty fun game. Basically,
your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task.
So basically, your goal is either to wreak as much havoc as possible. You can actually go in two directions, like the destruction path, where you just smite, kill everything in sight, and just be the destructive overlords, the destructive baddie. You can also go for the domination route, and you know, just enslave the world. But basically we are like a horde master. We have the little guys here, to do most of the actual combat, while we, as the Overlord, yes, we do have pretty nifty armor, we do have a huge axe, we will get more awesome stuff as we go on. We have some spells, but we're not really suited to combat every threat on our own. We die quickly. So we have these minions to control and use, and Nora mentioned we have these browns here, and that does imply that there are other color minions, and there are. We can take a look here. I believe this is where the hive for the blue minions will come. We have reds, we have greens as well, and every minion has its own characteristics, and we will find that out as we go on.
Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his Overlord.
So here we just have our basic combats.
Stop! You're tickling! You're tickling!
Tutorial. Just...
Good! Now hit him again! Don't hold back!
So here you see, if you hit a couple times, you actually combo into like...
It's all coming back now.
Knockback
Evil
swing.
is not something you just forget.
It's just like running a bicycle.
You metal lump! That's it! Now you've got him!
And knockback swing.
Come on, princess! You move like a dead badger! Shame you don't smell as good! He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Oi, Tubbs! They should call you the Over... Oh, it warms my black heart to see them running about the place, trying to rip each other apart. Oh.
Yeah, they're actually kinda cute.
Call your minions back, Master. All of them. Oi! Mr. Overlord! Show me some evil! If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it.
But Jester guy is totally annoying.
Call that evil? Overlord? Overrated, more like.
That's actually a pretty good one.
Don't let him get away, sire! Sweep your minions after him! Bet he'll whittle himself silly.
There we go again. So yeah, you can set your minions one at a time in, or you can move them as a group. And this is pretty useful, especially when you control more types of minions and you can set up checkpoints or guard points.
I hurt! I hurt!
But it's pretty sad that these little minions can hurt the Jester.
Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds
Nope.
won't do themselves. Feel free to beat him further if you wish.
All in due time. All in due time. I love that loaded screen. Look at that little guy dancing. Oh man. These minions are so cute. They're my little cuties.
Your throne room, sire. Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, you're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart. However, there's still a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate. I shall meet you on the other side. Ah, you made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord. You can summon your minions from these gates. They are ancient arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination. Your minions are waiting. They need only to be summoned. Brown minions are your main fighters. They will happily die, so you don't have to.
Gnarl is just so deliciously evil. So yeah, we can only summon browns, but you can actually see here the gate for the greens, reds, and blues, and we will be able to summon them in time. But yeah, this is basically just deconstruction of the heroic power fantasy. Oh, there's our goal right there, where you try and make the bad guys win by killing off all the heroes. Speaking of that, just a few days ago, Avengers Infinity War went into premiere. I'm kind of looking forward to it, which is ironic because that whole series was one of the instigators of the discussion I had with Josh, which is fairly interesting. Yeah, I realized I was even continue thinking about it, and then I realized, yeah, but you go to these movies realizing completely full well what's gonna happen, and you're still enjoying the crap out of it because, hey, it's funny, and they do awesome stuff that you only wish you could do. So, but you know, our evil fantasies, we can do it here. And I said this game is darkly comedic. Yeah, we're gonna kill some sheep, so it is really dark comedic.
These fluffy creatures barely know they're alive, but you can still harvest life force from them. Remember, life force equals minions. Return to the gate to call more to your side. You must build up your army, sire. Summon more minions at the gate.
So, yeah, no PETA approval, I guess. Not that I really care.
Stupid, pointless creatures.
Well, at least we are eating kebab for dinner. There we go. But yeah, you have to go to this life force. You have this yellowish for the browns, and of course, for every color, for every type of minion, there's another sort of life force.
These urns ahead may yield something beneficial. There's nothing minions like more than breaking things. Well, apart from killing things.
Well, he actually makes a point. Sometimes if you throw your minions at enemies, they will actually break off and try and smash things, which is really, really weird. But yeah, smashing these pots is always a good idea. There might be some money in there, there might be mana or health potions. Did these guys find anything to upgrade themselves? Yeah, the left one has a bit of armor now. So they will basically loot anything they find and try and incorporate that into their weaponry. and that will increase the effectiveness of your minions. So the longer your minions stay alive and pillage and loot and whatnot, the stronger they'll become. You can even see the percentage right there, like 102. You start off with 100, and based on the amount of looting that's been going on, your minions will be stronger. They will either have better weapons or they will have armor, so the effectiveness of them goes up. So the effectiveness of my group of minions is 102%, and that will only
Our way is blocked.
increase
But we have strength in
as we
numbers. Use all your minions on that pillar, and they will work together to move it.
and there's the most annoying NPC of all.
Oh!
It's Bob.
Halflings took over my farm, tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream.
Really?
I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
At times, the comedy of this game is.
They're screaming. The pumpkins are screaming. They're scared. Get them! Get them!
Well, apparently we're getting there.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins.
So yeah, it's interesting that you can
Keep
pretty
those
much kill
squeaky
any
things away from me.
NPC you
Away.
find. So if someone is just too annoying,
Your
just
creatures
try to
ain't
kill.
related to pumpkins, are they?
I might just kill Bob because Bob is really annoying.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins. That showed him. Oh, you better get going, Sonny. And the path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about, so be careful.
Right. So if you have something like a house or
Me?
whatever,
Well, I think I'll stay here. Fix me farm. Maybe.
yeah. Sorry. Bob is just really annoying. I don't make a habit of just killing random villagers because they provide taxes, and that funds our evil empire. But Bob is just annoying. I really can't stand Bob. But as you can see, some of these minions, they even put up pumpkins over their head as armor. So I guess it's a thing. But if you ever run across something like a house or something, you can just swoop your minions in and they will just ransack the place and automatically loot everything in there. And there they go. For me. They're really cute. I really like them.
Your minions can access areas that are too small for your evil magnificence. Oh, yeah.
Smooth now. Smooth. There we go. 118% effectiveness. That's really cool. Look at them with their cute little hats. Yeah, preemptive strike.
See the clouds that rose from those dead halflings? That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. You will learn more of it in time, Master.
Right.
The Tower Heart. The halflings must have used it to grow pumpkins. The little fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower.
Yay! That's why we became evil, so we can smash pumpkins. I don't know about you guys, but I actually really like pumpkins.
Your minions will carry it for you, Master. Being the Overlord means never having to lift anything heavy. Careful! Careful!
There we go. Shortcut.
Ah! The minions have found a shortcut!
Wait, no. Some respect, please. Unfortunately, you can't kick our.
Moldy! Keep up with the other minions! Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus.
There we go. Alright, I think you can just return to the tower just like that, and your minions will automatically go back to their burrows. But I don't know, I just like the sound.
You should return to the tower, sire.
Because I kind of like them jump into that, that's pretty awesome. By the way, there's a collectible. I think that's one of the pillars that increases the minion count that you have. Like, we only have 5. We
You
can only
should
summon 5
return to
minions.
the tower, sire.
Shut up, Gnarl. But for example, there is a blocker head that requires 10 minions. So yeah, we will get something that improves our minion count to 10 with that.
Master, you should return to the tower.
Shut up now. But it is in the water, and pretty much every minion you have will pretty much instantly drown when it touches water, except for the blue ones. So we can't grab it yet.
Master, you should return to the tower.
Yes, Gnarl. Stop pushing us.
It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain.
Dark.
It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells. The Fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises. But I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here. Open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here. The heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the halfling domain.
So basically the halfling domain is where we will find our first hero to slay. And of course some of the tower objects. And the ground, of course.
I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that there are evil deeds that need doing.
There we go. But yeah, you can open up a smelter, a blacksmith.
Testing,
and
testing.
oh, God.
1, 2. Is this thing working? It's a bit grubby. Can you hear me, Master? Oh, there you are. And now, sire, the creatures around here are rather frisky, so they will have undoubtedly repopulated the area. Call forth some minions and head for that peasant village. Spree! Revolting name.
There we go. Look at them. For you. Oh, thank you, little me. They're pretty cute. But yeah, you can open up some rooms like the blacksmith, where you can craft some better armor and weapons. An arena, where you can fight some monsters you've already encountered and killed. And that's also a great way to farm some life forms.
Halflings approaching, get ready!
Hang on, those ain't halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be 2 halflings holding up some armor.
Oh dear, we've got a smart.
Yeah, I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight. Now that Lord Spree's gone, we're the...
There, in the field, greedy little halflings. Use your firebolt spell on the wheat and roast them like suckling pigs.
I said it's dark comedic, right? Pretty dark. Well, we are evil, so I guess this is part of the job. Well, they did leave behind some loot.
For you.
Alright, now if we wait, those guys will also stand in the grass for some reason. So, well, let's go ahead and loot their lunch place.
More halflings. Toast them!
So as you can see, your minions
One
most of
last
the
thing,
time
sire.
will not
Killing innocents,
automatically
and I use
aim
the term loosely,
non-hostile
increases your
NPCs. You
corruption
actually
level.
have to
This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable for establishing a long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its own rewards.
see in here I kinda agree with Gnarl. I mean, who's gonna fund your campaigns if everyone is dead? Right? So I kinda like leaving these little peasants alive. So that I can witness my greatness and bask in my glory.
This must be the work camp those peasants spoke of. Be careful, Lord.
There we go.
This is an arcane blood pit, sire. You can sacrifice minions here to regain your own health. Have no fear. Your minions will gladly die for you. They're very... A mana pit! Well, I haven't seen one of these in years. They allow you to sacrifice your minions and replenish your mana.
There's actually quite a bit of stuff that requires you to sacrifice your minions, so I don't get too attached to them. They can of course just die in combat, of course. Although I believe you can resurrect them, or was that in 2? I'm not sure. But yeah, your minions do have names, I believe, so... But I think if you go like to the smelter, you can imbue your armor with special properties by sacrificing minions. And of course, the ones that will sacrifice themselves are the ones that that are not seen in combat. Let's say you have 200 life force and you can take 30 minions into the field, and you want to imbue armor with like 50 life force. So the game won't use the 30 minions that you take into the field. The ones that are probably upgraded and whatnot. No, it will just take 50 off the 170 life force that you don't regularly use. But first of all, let's just go here and slaughter some hobbits.
Primitives!
So in this starting area, your minions are pretty much capable of overwhelming everything and anything. But make no mistakes, they can actually lose their fights. Not here, not just yet.
Make sure you take a full set of minions with you. Halflings might be short, but they're tough.
Alright, mana potion.
For me.
Interestingly enough, your minions will
I
ignore
hear the
mana and
bleating
health
of lesser
potion
creatures.
as
my
long as you
lord.
don't need it.
For you.
Alright, let's open this gate and see what the halfling labor camp is all about. Which is pretty
Look,
interesting.
sire, a wheel. Your minions
We are
can
supposed to be
turn
the bad
these
guys,
and,
but
well,
Nerl tells us,
you
oh,
never know
everyone
what
is turning
might
evil,
happen.
or at least the halflings are turning evil. Which is not the typical halfling thing to do, right? Usually the friendly, upbeat kind of guy. Look at that little minion dancing! Oh yeah! Alright, so here we have shortcuts, teleport, minion gate, awesome. We are ready and raring to go.
We've got to keep chopping.
Look at them, they're like treasure! Aww, they're so cute! The little cuties! And little killing machines as well. Alright. So, lots of minions, lots of halflings. Aw, for you! So this is all pretty basic, just small enemies. But in a bit we'll find something that's more annoying to deal with. There we go. Alright, let's turn the wheel.
Hey! Help us out! There are more prisoners over there, but they've got a big old troll guarding them.
There we go. Trolls, those are more annoying.
No sense in dying when there are others willing to do it for you. Fear
Yeah,
and awe can
still.
be valuable commodities, sire.
Minions are not paying the taxes, so... For the master!
There are...
Alright,
Get us out of here!
that's a troll. And that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad as well. Alright, it's pretty slow, but it does a lot of damage.
Get it! That troll ate my brother!
So you just punch one of our minions to death.
Get us out of here!
It
Hurry,
punched 3
hurry!
minions to death. But luckily we have minions to spare. Alright, where can I open this?
For you. Treasure. For you.
Alright, there should be a wheel somewhere? No? Yes? Wait. How do we free these prisoners? Oh, right up there. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I'm a dummy.
operator. Hey, we don't need this crane anymore. You take it.
Well, it is ours, wretched creatures.
There we go.
Quickly, sire, have your minions bring it to the waypoint gate.
Hurrah! We're free! Yay! Thank the gods! Come on!
No, thank
Let's
me.
go to Spree!
I expect to be rewarded handsomely. Oh, just like I am. That's some hypocritical evil right there. That's his. Aw, they're so cute. Our little minions. No, go ahead and slaughter. We're putting back the laughter in slaughter. The laughter in slaughter. Wow. Nobody wants a piece of armor? Nobody? 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 Okay, cool. There we go. Almost done here. A pretty big slave camp for just a bunch of halflings. Makes you wonder what all the halflings want with this, with all these slaves. I don't think the game ever makes that explicit. So this starts to look like a well-oiled bit of a. I'm loath to say army, but fighting force. Let's just say that fighting force. So let's just get back to the tower, I think. Oh wait, no, he's falling. Yeah, okay. Right, so we have to go to Spree and we have to check back on the tower. So let's first head to Spree and wrap up the questline there. I can actually demonstrate this. How this works, very simple. Lock on, and there goes a minion. And there is your health. It's pretty sad actually, but alright. I think Spree, if I remember correct, Spree is the start point for some branching paths. There we go.
Oh, never doubted you for a second. We were just having a little fun with you earlier. No offense, eh?
Yeah, you'll eat those words.
Ah, it's nice to see folks enjoying themselves for a change. Quite a wild bunch, aren't they? Back home in Ruboria, I'm called Archibald Damius Methuselah Wobbleboard III, but folks round here just call me Archie. We've had some tough times. The halflings have ransacked most of the farms and everyone's turned up in Spree on my doorstep. They voted me mayor. I got the drinks, yeah, but no food to feed them. Look, I really need some, valiant knights to get us back the food the halflings stole from us. Their village lies to the east. I bet they're keeping it there. Go on. Full tummies for us equals fuller pockets for you, if you get my drift.
My pockets will be full. Make no mistake about it. Alright. Let's just,
Thank you for freeing us.
go ahead.
I want to be just like you.
Nathan. Nathan, you can't. No!
Hey, are those creatures for sale?
Alright, let's go to the halfling village. When we find the shortcut. Maybe we can pop back to the tower and see how the repairs are coming along. Ah, look at that. This, I believe, is a spell. I feel that we first have to open up this shortcut. And this was the way to. Stupid halflings.
Congratulations, sire. You have found a new domination spell. That's mine on me.
That is pretty nifty, domination spell. I kind of forgot what it did. But I believe every spell you have has upgraded versions, and I believe one of the final ones is that enemies stop attacking you and your minions whatsoever. And somewhere in between is a spell that makes them attack their allies as well.
Slow. This spell will slow down advancing enemies, giving you more time to make them very dead.
Alright, let's pop back to the tower for a bit. And let's Gnarl do his explanation and whatnot. Right, so that wall is gonna renovate our tower. Right.
Now we have the crane, we can start to rebuild your tower, sire. That crane is just the job. Your minions are opening up the dungeon. Do go see it. It's so soothing. You can fight almost anything you like down there, providing you've already defeated it once. Hail!
Alright. So, additional mission. And get a mistress. And we will find plenty of missions as we go along. 173. But it is not a priority. I think our first priority should be getting to the halfling village. And we will find some collectibles there that also increase our army size as well.
Don't you go messing up our village!
Alright. As well as the reds. I think the reds are in Holland. There we go. No, nobody needs that sword. There we go. So here, Hobbit thingy magicums, you can actually hang your minions in there. There we go.
Looks like they're preparing a party down there. We should hurry up, sire. Don't want to miss it.
Thing. Dang. That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. One thing I don't know is how you can... switch your spells around. Oh! So they actually managed to kill one of... two of our minions. No, how dare you! A lot of our minions, wow! 5 dead so far. Alright. Let's see if we can get some back. Replenish our little army. No, 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 that's not what I want to do.
Browns! Browns!
Yes, that's how I select minions. How the crap do I select spells? I don't know. Well, we're out of mana as it is, so it's fine, I guess. Alright, it's time to go on a bit of a...
Seems that we won't be joining the party just yet.
No,
While they're busy here, perhaps you should find out where those greedy devils have hidden Spree's food.
Alright, time to do a bit of ransack.
For you.
Let's see, you also have drinks here, can you... Oh yeah. This is real funny. Your minions can drink the beer, and I believe they will be buffed for a short while.
That's mine. For you.
Alright, look at that. Look at that.
Looks like you'll be able to fit your magnificent and imposing presence in through there, Lord.
Alright, so this is a large burrow. We can do quite a lot of things with it. So I guess we can just open up the door, and I believe this is where I stopped playing last Saturday. So I guess this is time to call it a day. So I'll upload this to YouTube, and then upcoming Sunday we can finish off where we left. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you during the stream this Sunday, or at the very least during one of my next videos. So again, thanks for watching. Cheerio.